Hey everyone, this is Laurie Delk and I am here for you with my Laurie's lessons. And tonight I'm going to talk to you about some tips for today's December 30th. We have 2 days left in the year. What are you doing with it? And so, one thing, a lot of people just relax, right? It's after Christmas, it's before New Year's. Just try to relax. But I say, no, you should definitely spend your time with your family. You should have fun. You should do things, but you've got that train going. Don't let off that gas pedal. Keep going. Keep that momentum going because it's really much harder to restart the train once you stop it, right? So I just want to go over a few tips with you for the end of the year. So one is review your progress. Take some time to reflect on the past year. In 2024, what all did you do? What were your successes? What could you have done better? And this is going to help you set your goals for the new year. And so think about that and think looking back at the end of over to 2025, do you want to look at it better than you are looking at it now over reviewing 2024? And if you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you're going to keep getting the same thing you've always got, right? So, what are you going to do better? Next, tie up loose ends. Make sure that anything that you have, your business taxes are all in order. You're getting everything set up with that. You're going through, you're checking all your expenses. Your lists are done for that. Everything you have to turn into your tax accountant. You want to get all that done. You want to tie up any loose ends, anything that you have kind of hanging over your head. You want to make sure that you get that all tied up. Next, you want to make a plan for the new year. So start thinking about, like I said before, think about what your goals are for the new year. What do you want to achieve this year? And then how are you going to get there? How do you plan to get to where you want to go? And it's really important for you to have, like, think of a goal and set it a little bit higher, right? You want to have things harder to achieve, right? So, like, reach for the moon and at least you might hit the stars somewhere, right? You want to reach high for goals, but you want to also make sure that it's something that your mind can believe, right? Because if your mind can believe it, then you can achieve it. So you want goals that are going to stretch you, but you don't want it so high that your mind just can't even fathom it, right? So you want to make sure of that. And that's where, like, if you talk with a coach, a lot of times that can kind of help you set you to where you need to be. And then also remember to thank your customers. If you have a company, thank your employees, your team. If you're in network marketing, your team, your downline, your upline, your company, the employees at the company. Let them know how much you appreciate their support. A simple thank you note in the mail is great, of course. You can also email them. You can even text them, social media. Any of those things are at least more than what most other people do, right? So at least reach out somehow and thank them because you would not be where you're at if it wasn't for them. And next, remember to take some time off. It's important to recharge your batteries so you can come back strong in the new year. So think of what you can do and there's important times that you push push push, and most of you that know me know I can be very much a workaholic. I love what I do, and um but I have learned that I need to take that time off. I need to reset. I need to recharge. And I also need to spend time with friends and family and have fun. And so it's important for all those things. So you need to do those things as well. And so then here's a couple other just little specific tasks that you can do to help you in the new year as well as in the old year. Review your financials, look at your income statement and your balance sheets, and see how your business performed in this last year, as well as how'd you spend it. I remember the first year that I had hit six figures in network marketing, and my tax accountant the next year, or the following year, told me, "Where's all the money? What did you do with it?" Because I was spending just pretty much close to what I was making. So I had to learn some things in business to balance that, right? And then clean up your office. A clean and organized workspace will help you start off the new year on the right foot. So if you don't have a dedicated office, that's totally okay. I have this dedicated office, but I'm honestly hardly ever in here. I'm in here a lot of times to do these little talks and things and other coaching calls with people, but a lot of times I'm on the road. I'm gone somewhere with my husband, or I'm with my grandbabies somewhere, and so I'm on my laptop and you're going to get a background of wherever I'm at. But I'm very much into that. This is life. This is the way it is. And I'm raw and real, right? So, but when your office is clean, then it makes you feel better. And next, back up your data. Make sure all your important files are backed up in case of like a computer crash or some other disaster. So that is one thing. Like, my computer crashed about a year and a half ago. And thankfully, I love my Mac. I have a MacBook Pro, I have an iMac, I have my phone is iPhone, and everything syncs to the cloud. And I back up. I have my systems back up every night to the cloud. So at the most, I might lose a couple hours of work or whatever. But make sure everything is backed up if you don't have it that way. And that way you can be back up and running in minutes. And then set your out of office message if you have an outgoing message. Let people know if you're taking some time off and when you'll be back, especially if you're not checking messages while you're gone. Now, like me, I'm gone a lot. And so I don't have that type of message because I always get back in touch with people. And that's what I tell people. If I don't get back in touch with you within 24 hours, then there's something wrong. So find another way to get in touch with me or one of my family members. but but if you do have that and you're not going to, say you're going to go on a vacation with your spouse, but you don't want to respond to messages during that time at all, then you could put out that outgoing message or whatever. Like for me, when I do that, still I have things that I have to do each day. So I might do a lot less of certain things because I'm spending time with my spouse on a vacation for just us or whatever. But I will still set certain hours that I at least check messages and things like that. And then lastly, relax and enjoy the holidays. Spend time with your family, with your friends, take some time off for yourself. I hope these tips help you to finish the new year strong and start off the new year on the right foot. If you have any questions or anything that I can help you with, please comment below or reach out to me, message me. Most of you know how to get in touch with me. If you don't, message me below and I will get back with you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a great night.